Stop spending money to get wholesaling real estate leads. Stop spending money to go out here and get your first wholesaling real estate deal. Heck, your next wholesaling real estate deal. Stop spending money. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here. And in today's urgent emergency meeting, I need to explain to you why you need to stop spending money. I see a lot of wholesalers going out here and thinking throwing money at your problem of finding wholesaling real estate leads is the issue. And I don't think really anybody watching this is watching this because they're having a struggle with too many leads. Now, if we have that issue, we could talk about it another day. That's not what the majority of wholesalers watching this are having an issue with. I see this time and time again. Zach, I have no money. I can't be successful. What do I do? This is not going to be the average run-of-the-mill tutorial you see on YouTube about how to go out here and make money wholesaling when you don't got anything. It's not here. There's no agenda to this. The truth is, what I want to do today is just to get you to stop spending money. Heck, let's get back to the fundamentals of getting rich, becoming successful, and making money. This is what we have to talk about today because I don't see a lot of wholesalers going out here and using any of these methods. More specifically, let's go back to the hard fundamentals of the game. Number one, eyeballs equal dollars. I don't think people really can conceptualize wholesaling like this sometimes, but this is what wholesaling is. The more eyeballs you get on your message, the more money you make. The more people that see that Zach Ginn is looking to buy houses for cash end up making more money. The more times somebody sees that you are looking to buy a house for cash, the more money you're going to be making, right? And so if you get your eyeballs in front of 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, or heck, hundreds of thousands of people like I do usually, every single month, you make money. And again, there's other parts of this equation, right? There's about having the highest quality eyeballs, the highest quality amount of people actually going out here looking to sell their house because maybe they're not paying the mortgage, maybe they're not paying their taxes right, the house is ugly, right? But it's quality eyeball. It's how quality the eyeballs look in and how is the quality and quantity, right? But the majority of the time, the wholesalers that end up always making the most money have the most attention. And attention is the currency for wholesaling real estate. So most people, if they want to get eyeballs, a lot of attention, getting wholesaling deals right, they often pay for somebody to go see this, right? They often pay money for eyeballs to be seen. Most specifically, you are going to see this through advertisements. So if Coca-Cola wants to go out here and let you know that Coke is amazing, they pay money to have an NFL game TV commercial, right? And that gets eyeballs. But there's other phenomena, right, in marketing where no one paid any money for somebody to go out here and endorse this product or do something like this, right? For example, if a song is really good, that artist gets eyeballs and attention towards it. Some people pay to promote their trash music, and obviously no one even cares. And then some persons in the underground, they have no money for promotion, and they blow up. And that's the way eyeballs work. The eyeballs don't care how much money the promotion was. It's usually how good the attention is, how good it is not. And so you're going to find in your market, people are spending $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on TV ads and radio ads and heck, expensive direct mail for eyeballs to be sent to their message. And the fundamental thing I want you guys to understand is eyeballs on your message is the most important part, okay? But when you look at a guy that's spending $40,000 letting people know that, hey, I'm looking to buy your house cash, right? Here's the really cool part about that. Your seller does not care how much money you spent for you on marketing, okay? Like, for example, nobody cares how much Playboy Cardi is going to spend promoting his album, right? Nobody cares how much money Drake or Taylor Swift or any of these music artists spend to promote their album. Either the album's good and people listen to it, or it's utter dookie trash. That is how it works. Your sellers don't care. People don't care how much money somebody spent on market. It's just about how good it is. And more often than not, if a guy's spending 50 grand a month and he's wholesaling, right? So he's not actually buying the house, he's going to wholesale the property, which you who is broke is going to wholesale the same property. You guys fundamentally have the same product you're trying to promote, right? I buy houses cash. That is the message that is being sent. Zach buys houses, John buys out, whatever it is, right? And so you let people know you buy houses for cash is the same exact message as the person spending $50,000. So we have to do strategies that are a little more innovative. They're a little more viral, but they get the same exact effect, right? There's these crazy, stupid trends on TikTok and Instagram and all these things, right? I'm so old. I remember the stupid trend. Like people used to do planking, right? No one spent money to promote planking. It just eyeballs went on it and it went crazy, right? And it's all about the message that I buy houses for cash. And sometimes if you can do it right, okay, sometimes if you know exactly how to get viral and get people to know your message, people will go look at it and you don't have to spend money for it. And, the best example I can ever tell anyone that, I used to call, texting, all these things for free, right? But I think probably the best example of, somebody having a message and just the message being good has been kind of this YouTube channel, right? I started this YouTube channel like 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I'm proud as I haven't spent one dime on advertising, on market. You see these gurus out here making ads on YouTube. I just got the best wholesaling content that's made me a multimillionaire and it's helped you guys be multimillionaires, and word of mouth spreads. You don't have to spend money for information or a message to be spent, right? The free wholesaling movement for freewholesaling.com, there's no money being spent on this message, but it has gone to millions of people because of how powerful the message I speak. So when I go on Instagram and you look at my Instagram, like I have some reels that get like millions of views and hundreds of thousands, and I didn't spend one dime on it. And these gurus are spending money and they can't get it. You know why? Because they say, hey, I made 40 grand today. This is how you can do the same thing without any money. It's a powerful message. And so if you have a very powerful, compelling message, and if you can feed the message to the right person, you can do well. And more specifically, if you can feed the message to people that are hungry for it. And so if you run a meatball sub shop and people, you run the ad on people that are Italian Americans in New York, they're going to eat that thing up, right? You go to Californians, they don't like that stuff, right? But like if you could go to people that have distressed real estate and just say you buy houses, it's a match made in heaven. They react to that message well, and it doesn't matter how much money anyone spends. You have the right target, right? So you don't have to pay money for eyeballs. You do not have to be spending money to make money in this business. All you need is, number one, the right message and how to get that message out. And specifically, what I'm going to tell you today is exactly how to get your message out virally without spending any money at all. Now, I will tell you some of the methods I do need to give a warning, okay? And I'm going to say this in the nicest way because I don't want to get in trouble. But I think I'm going to get in massive trouble with this warning, but it does have to be said, okay? What I'm going to tell you today is something that is in certain wholesaling real estate guru programs that are being charged 15 grand for, and then $15,000 masterminds and all. What I'm going to tell you today are methods that people usually have to spend tens of thousands of dollars for. More specifically, there's going to be another method I'm going to tell you today that somebody who will remain nameless has had or maybe will have or continue to have a course on this that was $8,000. And it's something that Rick's been using for like 10 years. And it is something that is extremely powerful because it is a way to get your message out to people, hundreds of thousands of people, without spending any money, no work, and really quick and easy. And I talk about it. I don't talk about it. I'm going to kind of talk about another method that is in another wholesaling guru program you probably know. I'm not going to say much. And this is like a $6,000-$7,000 program too that I'm going to show you today of how to get free leads, inbound leads without spending any money. I'm not going to mention anything, right? You guys in the comments can do whatever you want with this. But I'm going to give you some very powerful things. And this is information that is being charged $8,000 or $9,000 for. And I don't put a warning on here just to try to entice you. What I'm legit telling you is the methods I'm going to tell you today, not all of them, but some of them. People are spending $8, $9, $10, $15,000 to learn exactly what I'm going to tell you today. So if I go missing, you know what exactly happened. All right. These gurus can't get me, right? But they've been trying. And so what I'm going to tell you is very powerful information that the wholesaling guru industry does not want me to let you know. This is why I'm not getting into it. But they're actively stopping me from promoting this message because it loses the money. So as long as you understand this message is worth $15,000, pay attention. This is valuable. If I was not alive right now, the information I'm about to tell you would never be even being seen the light of day in wholesaling real estate. So as long as we both understand that, if me or Rick were not alive today, this message would not be seen by any eyeballs anywhere. Nobody who had no money could never see this message. So we understand how important this is. Watch this video. So let's break this down and let's share it. So first and foremost, the number one easiest way, not the fastest, but the number one, numero uno, easiest way to find a wholesaling real estate deal right now with no money at all is digital bandit signs. Okay? If you can go out here and just let people know your message on a platform that allows you to send it to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people, you're good to go. So what is a digital bandit sign, right? So a digital bandit sign, I should probably change the name so you guys actually start paying attention to me. Maybe I will, right? I'm going to call this, let's reverse the name on it. Okay, I got a good idea. Okay, I have a good one. If I was a guru, I'd be making so much more money. I'd be making so much more money on YouTube. You know, like I make my money on deals, so I don't call it YouTube money, right? But like if I sold $15,000 programs, I'd make a killing. You know why? Because I have great names. I'll call it reverse hack Facebook ads, right? Let's do that. I'm calling it reverse hack Facebook ads. All right. Now you're going to buy my course. Are you guys going to buy my course now? Hopefully. Okay. So what I'm telling you to do, all right, what I'm going to tell you right now is reverse hack Facebook ads. A lot of wholesalers, right? They will spend $150 a day, $100 a day, going out here and buying Facebook ads of like, hey, this is Zach, I buy houses for cash, blah, 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 right? A lot of people out here talk their smack, right? But that is what they do. It's actually not a terrible process if you know what you're doing. And they'll go out here and spend $4 or $5 grand a month on Facebook ads, and they try to get deals, and some make money, some don't, right? It's a lot of money for marketing, but it's done. Well, what this proprietary $15,000 course method that I'm going to, if you hop on a discovery call, I'm just going to tell you guys, you can basically reverse Facebook. Okay. Reverse the attention used on Facebook to post basically advertisements on Facebook and get 20, 30, 40, 50,000, 40,000 impressions in a month using this. Do I have your attention now? Eyeballs. It's all about eyeballs, right? So the way Facebook works is you usually have to go create an audience. So if I'm doing Houston, I do Houston, Texas, right? And then my advertisement saying I'm looking to buy a house for cash. You know, another way is like you can go out here and use PPC, right? And say, hey, people have gone on Google and searched sell my house fast. You can adopt. You can go out here and like adopt like keywords and do that. It's kind of stupid. You can do it, right? But what you should do instead is for free, you can go out here and just make a post and like, you know, you can boost the post for like $50 a day. So that's $1,500, right? Definitely butchering this math, right? But like it's $200 a day, $3 grand a month, and it'll go to 10,000 people or go to 20,000 people to see your message, right? You can pay for eyeballs on Facebook. That's actually how they make their money, right? Instagram, you can do the same thing, but this method doesn't work. What you basically do is create a Facebook ad that you don't spend any money for. It goes to the direct audience. You're basically reversing and hacking Facebook. This is a method that still works to this day. I don't know in a year or two this method is going to work. So just understand this. So you should use it now. All you need to do is go to what we call a Facebook group. All right. A Facebook group is a group of hundreds of thousands of people. And what you're going to do is infiltrate the group. I know this is crazy, but what we're going to do is something I love doing. Okay. Is I love going out here and going to like football Facebook groups. All right. I don't know if I'm in trouble saying this. I like going to football Facebook groups. For example, if I am a wholesaler in Kansas City, Missouri, okay, good for you. I hope you enjoy your football team because I don't have a good one. But basically, if you go to the Kansas City football fans group, right? Now, that's not a good example because most of those people are like fans because of Patrick Mahomes. But like, all right, let's use a better one. Let's do like the Pittsburgh Steelers Facebook fan group, okay? So a lot of people in Kansas City Chiefs, like they're like kind of Mayweather fans, right? Like they kind of like it because they win. Let's do the Pittsburgh Steelers because if you're a Steelers fan, you're probably from Pittsburgh, okay? So what I could tell you is the majority of people, there's probably, if I look it up, I guess someone can tell me, right? There's probably 150,000 people, maybe 200,000 people in a Facebook group like that, right? I would argue to say that 70% of those people live in the Western Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh area, right? If I go out here and go to the Denver Broncos Facebook fan, most of them live in the Denver area, right? And so you roughly can get a general idea, right? And what you're going to do is just make a post. Post something like, hey, so excited for this football game, guys. How many yards do you think, if you're into football, you can have ChatGPT, they can make it up. How many yards do you think Justin Fields is going to throw this week, right? And they're fanatics, they're fans, right? They're going to, I think he's going to do 2 touchdowns, blah, blah, right? And then the algorithm is going to be like, dang, this guy's getting popularity in the group. Next time he makes a post, we're going to blast it out to everyone. This guy makes great content. And the point of Facebook is to keep you in the group, right? And because Facebook wants you to stay in Facebook, if you're a really engaging person who posts good content, they're going to promote you so you're happy and you stay on the platform. Then they're going to hit you with some ads, right? Usually a group like that gets ads for Pittsburgh Steelers shirts and mugs and stupid stuff like that, right? Now, because you've already you've warmed up the audience, right? Now you can hit like, so Gary Vee has this book. It's called Jab, Jab, Right Hook, right? Where it's like you give, and then you hit them with something, right? It's usually for selling, but this works for Facebook ads. My new method, reverse hack Facebook ads, right? And basically what you're going to do is next post, what you should do is what I do is if you have a dog or your girlfriend, sister, whatever has a dog, right? Mom, get the dog, take a picture of the dog, and you can Photoshop, you can use Canva. If you're crazy, you can use AI to kind of add something to it. What I would probably do is I would go to Gemini AI and I would ask Gemini AI to go out here, create an image of a bulldog wearing a Pittsburgh Steelers bandana, right? And if you're a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan, like write a little bandana because you're probably from Pittsburgh, right? Put a bandana in your dog, right? And say, Chester here is so excited for the football game. Also, he wants to let you know his dad is looking to buy a couple more houses in the area for cash. So if you're excited for the Steelers and you want to sell your house for cash, my dad is looking to buy a couple of houses. Here's his phone number. I know that sounds weird, but first and foremost, what's the first thing people do when they see a post? Their eyes go towards the photo. Whoa, it's a dog. That's so cute with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I love dogs. I love the Pittsburgh Steelers. They automatically are going to read the message, right? And guess what? You get eyeballs in a group of 200,000 people letting you know that you're looking to buy houses in Pittsburgh. Come on. And guess what happens? You know what? I'm not looking to buy a house in Pittsburgh, but you know my aunt? She's got that ugly beat up house. Hey, Aunt Shirley, you know this guy says he buys houses. Well, look at that, right? And you can do this in unlimited Facebook groups. Okay, there's the Pittsburgh Moms Locals group. So if you're a mom or a woman, right? You could probably get a good in on that group, right? So if I post it in the Facebook Moms group, probably not the best idea, right? I can go to the Pittsburgh Locals bass fishing community. And hey, this is Zach with my bass, and I'm looking to catch another real estate purchase. You like get creative. Use ChatGPT, Gemini AI, and you can reverse Facebook and just get your attention everywhere. This works really stinking well. I also call this method digital bandit science, but people hate it for some reason. I don't know why. So we're calling it reverse hack Facebook ads. Maybe it gets you guys to start spending more attention towards doing this, but it gets you deal. I cannot stress this enough. The people out here that do this get inbound seller leads on a daily basis. It's just money, 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 money. And so many of you guys are going out here and just letting this money just slip. It costs no money to do. Come on, reverse hack Facebook ads. You can also do this on Craigslist. You just got to be kind of more upfront. Like, hey, we're looking to buy a couple houses in the area for cash. But Facebook is the best. I'll give everyone a tip watching this, though. I would most likely have a very business-friendly profile, right? So maybe you not in your wife beater, like all like mean mugging angry guy, all ripped, but like maybe a collared shirt with a little smile. Maybe there's significant other something or your kids, right? Maybe you're looking all nice and things, right? That'll probably help you out. And I would make a separate Facebook doing this, and it'd be like, hey guys, my name's Zach Ginn. I've bought over X amount of properties. That's what I would personally do, right? But like it's you, like, hey, I'm Zach. I am one of the most number one trusted home buyers in the Pittsburgh area, looking to buy more houses in the area. I would post my testimonials and just keep that going because people are going to search you. That is one of the best ways to get wholesaling deals with no money at all because you get hundreds of thousands of eyeballs towards your message without spending any money. I could sell an entire course. I could make this my whole brand thing, whatever you want to call it in wholesaling, right? And I would make a killing. I would get a discovery call, $15,000. I would excite you, say you could spend money, spend $0, get inbound leads forever, unlimited. I could sell the snot out of it. You guys know this, right? But I continue to give this for free. So that's the easiest way. Okay, that's all right. I can cook a lot more. Okay, I'm in the kitchen. I got a lot more things I can tell you, but that's probably number one. Not a lot of people talk about it. It's massive, amazing way. But number one, reverse hack Facebook ads. Now, you might be asking me, Zach, what's the number one fastest way to get a wholesaling deal? What I would probably tell you is cold calling or texting a Drawing for Dollars list. Now, this is when everyone says, oh, I don't want a cold call. Like, bro, shut your face. If you do not want a cold call, go do reverse Facebook hack ads. Sorry, reverse hack Facebook. Whatever sells the most, guru programs, we'll call it that, okay? But basically, all right, it's so funny, okay? But like the number one fastest way to get a deal, all right? Number one fastest way is to call a list that no one else can get, right? So I would tell anyone, right? Maybe you don't have money for Drawing for Dollars, fine, whatever, right? But the number one, numero uno, fastest way to get a deal is if you can Drive for Dollars and call that list and or text and then put a sticky note on the door, right? If you have sticky notes. You guys need to spend $1 for sticky notes, so I don't want to mislead you, so maybe don't do that. But like the fastest way, and I know you don't like cold calling, so I won't tell you, but calling the lead or texting them is the fastest. Like, I cannot tell you if you need to get a deal, who here needs to get a wholesaling deal? Guys, I could not scream this enough. If you want the easy way, I just showed you. If you want the fast way, I'm showing you here. And if you want the fastest and easiest way, you do both. Somebody say to my face, what is a faster and easier free way to do it? I think I can show you a little something better today that I don't think we publicly have said too much. So we'll keep going. But I swear to you, if you can call or text a drawing for dollars lead or list, insane, right? Now, I will say you could add, you can call or text the government list. Is it going to be the fastest? Drawing for dollars beats it by far all over the board. But I would say calling or texting the government list, probably an amazing method. And I'd probably say yes to that, right? But I talk about that a lot. And so kind of keep telling you, you don't have to spend. Heck, I tell people who have these big marketing budgets, don't spend any money starting out. Because there's something magical about making 20 grand in a month, which was my first month wholesaling when I was 17 stinking years old. I'm an old man now. 17 years old to make 20 grand without spending any money to make it, right? Then you're hooked. And then you have the belief in you and you spent no money. You can show people, right? It's the best feeling ever. When you spend 10 grand on marketing and make 20 grand, like it's exciting, but it doesn't feel as cool. Hate to tell you, right? And so one thing I will tell you is we have some bad news coming down the pipeline in wholesaling. And I will be honest with you, okay? I'm not a guy to lie to you. A lot of people think that wholesaling is going to become illegal, all these things, and I've already showed you. They said South Carolina was illegal. I just did 5 deals in South Carolina without a license to show you it's legal. I had my attorneys and closing companies, which I show you. It's all good, right? I show you how to get around Pennsylvania. I show you how to get around all these laws. Go to wholesaling.com. We teach you, right? So that's really not an issue because no one's ever going to make a ban on wholesaling. It's never been done. It will never happen. It'll never pass a court record, right? I'd be the first guy to go and challenge the law, right? If some government official says you can't wholesale, I'm just going to bring that to the Supreme Court. I know how it's going to go, right? I'll drop the 150, 200 grand to go make that win, right? I think that'd be cool, right? But that's not really like an issue in wholesaling, okay? There's one massive issue. And I know I joke about gurus being the biggest issue in wholesaling. They're not. Because gurus are I think I've given enough tension to freewholesaling.com where people know if you have no money, you just go there to learn wholesaling. So I don't think gurus are the biggest issue, hogging information. Now, I first started teaching wholesaling and showing on YouTube, yes, probably, but not anymore. If I can tell you the number one villain, the number one issue coming down the pipeline in wholesaling in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it's clearly one thing. And it's because wholesaling is a problem. It is a product. It's an issue of its own success. And it excites me to say, but it also sorrows me to say that wholesaling real estate is the only method. It is the only thing. And it gets me excited to say, but it gets me upset to say at the same time. That wholesaling real estate is the only thing where you can spend no money at all and make $20,000 in your bank account without spending one dime. Now, there's other things you can do. I'll be honest, I just don't have a booty for OnlyFans, so I can't do it. I work out, I can't do it, right? I can't shake my butt on the internet and make money. So that's out the picture for most of us ugly guys, right? We can't do that. So take that off the list. Can I do drop shipping? I have to spend $4 or $5 grand. Can't do that. Can I be an NFL quarterback? The Dolphins haven't called me up. I called them. I called them on Thursday. They didn't think I was right. I think I'd be a good fill-in candidate, but they wouldn't let me interview. So I can't be an NFL quarterback. So what else can I do with no money at all? And truly, if you're a young man or woman getting started with an internet connection in the world, right? And you have no money and you need to make 20 grand in the next month, what can you do? And the only thing is to go find an ugly house, write that sucker under contract, then sell it to a rich landlord house flipper for a $20,000 finder's fee. That is it. And it used to be this big secret when Rick started and all these things, right? It used to be this bigger secrets. We have how real estate fortunes are made by George Bockel from the 70s teaching about wholesaling real estate, right? It's been a thing forever, but like it used to not be a big thing. But the problem is TikTok started, and these idiot little kids, man. Yeah, I'm not calling them. Some of them are just dumb, but some of them are really smart. And unfortunately, the kids are going to be kids. And so when I was 17, I made 20 racks at 17 in high school. Literally in high school, I'm changing for my wrestling, right? And I'm in a high school locker room. I check my bank account; it's got $20,000 in it. Like that's insane, right? And what do you think? What I did? Like I was kind of quiet, humble about it, and just kept racking up the money, right? What do you think when you get another type of person that goes out here and makes 20 grand a month? Oh, they go to the bank, they withdraw the cash, they money spread, they do the whole Kodak Black, they get the grills, they go crazy. You know, the first thing they buy is a Hellcat, right? Like you probably got a buddy. First thing he does when he makes money is he buys the Hellcat, right? He needs 1,000 horsepower, right? That's all he needs, right? But like what they do is they do the money spread. They show on TikTok how I did this, and it just blows up viral, right? Everyone knows about that Chase Bank scam, right? That went viral because you can make money without spending money. And wholesaling is the same way. And so the bad thing is, because wholesaling is so amazing, because wholesaling is one of the greatest things ever to be blessed with when it comes to business, TikTok wholesalers have quadrupled the amount of wholesalers in this business in the past 5 years. I hate to tell you, there's 5 times more wholesalers now than before the great sickness happened, right? I can't say the word because of the algorithm, right? But TikTok wholesalers have come in droves, and unfortunately, they're not going anywhere. They are not. And it's really bad. I'm not even going to lie. And it sucks because like I see these guys that just, I call them the link in the bio boys, right? They got the fake perm, right? They got the fake broccoli hair. And if you've got naturally curly hair, that's fine. But usually it's these guys that they get a fake perm. And you see their high school pics, they don't have that, right? They got the fake perm and they go out here and they flex, link in the bio, $4,000 course, and they get millions of views on TikTok about wholesaling, right? And it's crazy how easy it is to get people wanting to get in this business. It's really simple. Like I think of the other day what I did, I had like a quick like $8,000 like check, right? We usually get it wired. For some reason, we had to get it mailed, and so it's a check. Damn, we never get these things mailed in. So I just take it. I'm like, hey, here's an $8,000 check. Here's the title company. Here's my name, and I just made this in literally 2 weeks. Like it's 300,000 views, right? It's just so easy because I make so much money wholesaling. And so what I can tell you is it just gets more and more and more wholesalers coming, right? And so that's the issue. And so this business is going to double again. It's just going to get bigger and bigger and more crowded. And that is an issue for us wholesalers. There used to be a time when I first started on YouTube, my first 3 years, right? So even 4 years ago, I used to tell people to put sticky notes on houses. And nobody, like I say, no one did it. No one did it. And the lucky individuals, when I had like 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? They would go out here and put sticky notes and just bawl uncontrollably out of control. And they didn't want to share them with the channel because they're like, dang, I'm making too much money. I don't want people to know about it. They're doing well. Now we have a thing where everyone's like, Zach, everyone's putting sticky notes on the ugly houses. And I'm like, yeah. There's also a shout out to Homeboy. I ain't going to say their name. They sell a $9,000 sticky note course. Wow. Shocker. Just think about that. I'm the first guy to ever tell you to put a sticky note on a door for wholesaling, and somebody has a $9,000 sticky note course, and people spend there's hundreds of students. I don't even get started. I promised myself I was going to go on a Guru Mint. Okay. It drives me crazy. So what I can tell you is in 2025, okay, even 2026, the newest, hottest $0 wholesaling strategy, which every guru and their mom is going to steal. right? There's about 4 or 5 gurus I know that have programs brewing right now of this and that currently do of $5,000 and more is this new method on how to capitalize on this wholesaling tsunami. I'm probably inspiring 2 gurus watching this right now. There's some choice words I could want to tell you. Don't make a course on this. I'm literally giving the information out. Why are you trying to sell the course? But whatever. The newest tsunami coming into this business is the new wholesalers. And you can make money from them. And so there's 2 types of people that see the TikTok wholesalers coming. There's 2 types of these individuals. There's people say, okay, if there's going to be 300K new wholesalers coming in next year, I'm going to sell them a $10,000 course. That's what the majority of people who see this do. Now you have the Zach Ginns of the world, who are me, who say, oh, 300,000 new wholesalers are coming in? Heck, how about I have them send me some JV deals and I can make 10, 15K a pop. I can make 15 grand and I only spend like 5 hours of work on my team to JV and find the buyer. 15 grand for 5 hours. And your guru over here wants to charge you 15 grand and you get on a Zoom call with them 2 hours a week. So 100 hours to make 15 grand and they got to sell you. They got to pay commissions to their sales guys and do all that stupid guru stuff. But for me, I say, if there's 300,000 wholesalers coming in, what if only 1% of them send me a deal? That's 3,000 wholesale deals. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So you guys already know what my play. You guys already have. You know how many exposed videos there have been of me? There's been a lot of exposed videos exposing Zach for what he does. Zach educates people for free, teaches them how to really be really good wholesalers, makes them millionaires, and then what they do is they send Zach their really big multifamily, their big subject to deals, and heck, some other wholesaling deals because they just want to give back to Zach. And he makes millions of dollars doing that. Wow, exposed. Wow, Zach teaches wholesaling for free, and in turn, he makes millions of dollars actually doing real estate deals. Wow, wow. Guys, I've already been exposed. And so you guys know what I'm doing. What I'm trying to do is give you a method where you can get a piece of that pie. Because I'll be honest with you, I can't handle the amount of JV deals being sent in. There's too many people sending me wholesaling deals. It's actually a problem. I kid you not. It is insane. And so I had the 3rd largest wholesaling franchise in the country, one of the largest wholesaling franchises in the country. I used to just send my excess deals to them, and they told me that they couldn't handle the volume. And then I had to go back internal. And then, we just give the deals to Flipper Plus students at this point, right? Because I just can't even handle it. But basically, 2025 has been insane. It's going to keep going insane, right? But one thing I will tell you, all right, is you need to take advantage of this big wave. And so what I'm calling this is the Discord method. All right? This is the new method of going out here and making money with other wholesalers. It's called co-wholesaling. It's called joint venturing, whatever you want to call it. But I'm calling it the Discord method. And it's basically the method of going into Facebook groups, the comment section of just go to where the eyeballs of the other wholesalers are and just let them know your clear message. Hey, if you need help selling your deal, I have buyers. You split the deal 50-50 and make your money. Simple. I don't know what else I can tell you. That is how I make millions of dollars a year just JVing outside of my other wholesaling and everything else. And this is why I'm never, ever going to not make millions of dollars, because I teach people how to wholesale for free, and then they in turn find me deals. And it's just a vicious, vicious cycle. And there's more wholesalers, I make more money and more money, more money, more money, right? And this is all, I'm just talking about me. Let's get all ego on me. The reason why I can do this and no other person can do it is because I'm the only person with the balls to teach you how to wholesale real estate for free completely. Think about that for a second. The only one, me and Rick. Gotcha. But that's just the truth. And so go inside the Discords. I see some people don't go in those AV don't get out on a trash Discord, my man. Okay. Those people are the worst, literally the worst. All right. They've talked so much crap about me because I ain't no stupid guru. So yeah, Jordan REI, you're legit. I'll be honest with you. Do not be talking about that stupid Discord. Trash. Okay. If it's not my Discord, don't be touching it. More specifically, a Discord with the other like-minded wholesalers that will not steal your deal, that are not on their guru stuff. They're not on their guru grind. The only Discord that's not on the guru grind is ZachDiscord.com. Why am I saying this? Am I trying to sell you something? No, I am not. Zach Discord right now is the only Discord that doesn't promote anything, right? Let's talk. ZachDiscord.com. There are almost 10,000 wholesalers in ZachDiscord.com. Okay. ZachDiscord.com. Okay. You'll get inside of a Discord. It's basically a massive group chat, but it's a lot better. It is by Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, it's by far the greatest social media network. Okay. It is the greatest social media network. All right. For connecting with other people and really getting to know them and communicate. And it's so powerful. And I think by next year, it will be the largest Discord in the wholesaling real estate community. The only one that's not a guru one. The other guru ones, they're cooked. That's all I can say. But ZachDiscord.com is where you're going to go, and you're just going to connect and learn how to wholesale with other people. And the cool part is there are a lot of 6- and 7-figure wholesalers in that Discord. Guess what? They're going to teach you wholesaling for free. They don't want anything from you. They follow karma. They follow karma. So if they help you out, they're going to make more money. That's what they all do. If you go inside that Discord, you're going to be able to be with other people. It's free. So FYI, when you hear Discord, usually somebody charges you $50 to $100 a month for that Discord. It's free. Click the link, you're good, right? But you're going to go in that Discord and just let people know your message. Hey, I'm looking to see if anyone needs help. That is it. And you'll get in front of thousands of eyeballs by just put in the chat. You'll get thousands of eyeballs. You can DM people, go crazy. That is it. It's insane. The problem with Facebook is if you make I would tell people go to Wholesaling Houses for Real on Facebook, but the problem is if you make that post, there is 144,000 people in that Facebook group. Heck, 146,000, right? The problem is you make a post in that group, it's only going to go to 100 people. Facebook is just terrible for what I'm trying to show you. But the Discord goes to all of them organically. There's no promotions, right? So I spend a good amount of money making the server and keeping it up. And so what they do is they send it to everyone. I think that's really, I really like Discord because of that. And so you're able to do it. And so you can JV with other wholesalers. And now they go from your competition to a source of deals. Insane. So I want to tell you a little story. Okay. And I want everyone in the comments who knows the story to confirm this is real. So last week, this week actually, every single Friday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I actually go live inside the Discord, and it's unrecorded. Okay, so I usually say a message. It's recorded a little bit, right? We usually put that for video, right? But when that video is done, when I'm done talking, we have like an hour, and it's Q&A, talking. We talk. It's funny, right? But it's unrecorded, unedited. Nobody, if you're not in that call for that hour, it'll never be recorded. It'll never be seen to the light of day, right? And the interesting part is I had a guy last time. He hopped on. He didn't want to be seen on YouTube, obviously. He didn't want this recorded, so this is the only opportunity. And he just wanted to pour back and just thank me for teaching wholesaling for free. And showing the Discord method inside Discord. And this man, okay, let me know in the comments if you can confirm this is true. You have to be in the Discord and you'll know. He's making $5,000 a month JVing from federal prison. Yeah. He posts the check. He gets the wire in his bank account. He's got the checks. He's making more money than his correction officers inside of prison because he's in like a minimum security, I believe, where you're able to have cell phones in the Northeast, right? And don't get political. But he has a cell phone and an internet connection. And he is flipping paper on real estate, making $5,000 a month, not from cold calling in prison because he can't do that, right? He's not texting in prison. He can't do that. But the only thing he can do is he can be on Discord. And he's just connecting with other wholesalers, connecting buyers he finds on Facebook with people that are struggling. And he is making so that's a $10,000 deal. He gets half of it, $5,000. And he is getting paid from prison. He was showing his video, walking through the cell. You see his cellie. You see the bathrooms. You see the bars. Right. Insane story. Everyone here can kind of confirm this in the comments. I see it. They're confirming, right? It is insane. So what is your excuse? What is stopping you from getting rich? Really, really think about this. And if somebody can do that from Discord inside of a prison, guy's probably watching it, right? So shout out to him. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be seen, but the proof's all there. If he can do it, you can do it way more. So just go out here and let people know who you are, what your strengths are, what you can provide, and what you can't provide. Think about this. Like, if you live in Washington State and you're looking to wholesale in Tennessee, you have some big weaknesses. You can't meet a seller at the house. You can't take pics of the house. You can't walk a buyer through. But you might be a stay-at-home mom. You might just be on disability and you have all the time in the world. And you can just cold call all day. And maybe you have a guy in Tennessee or a gal that works a lot of jobs, but they're free on the weekends and they can walk through buyers. They can do all these things, but they can't cold call. And you match your strength with their weakness and their weakness with your strength, and boom, together you guys are unstoppable, like peanut butter and jelly. Once you mix them, it's the best. Separate, it's okay, but mixing it, game over. And so just understand, it's like you're a cowboy without a horse. What is a cowboy without a horse? Right? Dak Prescott. That's who he is. But I know I'm making a joke, but like, what's a cowboy without a horse? Think about that. So you might be out here just needing a horse and then you can become a cowboy. You're missing that one tool, that one thing stopping you from becoming your full potential. That's what you're doing. And so if you're an international wholesaler and you live outside the United States, this is a must. You must have connections in that local market that aren't going to screw you. And that is everything. So guys, that is how you do it. You do not need to be spending any money to get started in this business. Heck, I implore you to stop spending money. If you're spending money, you're getting nowhere. Stop spending money and do these methods. These are the methods that will get you rich wholesaling real estate. That's what you got to do to become successful. Guys, if you have no money, this is what you got to do. That is how you become successful. So, guys, if you have questions, I want to go answer them. I know I've been ranting for a bit here, but I do want you to know that you do not have to be spending money. You don't have to be doing all these things, right? I see these people. And so I'll be honest, right? Like, so I feel very passionate about this topic because as I just launched, probably going to be one of the largest wholesaling software companies of all time for the wholesaling industry space, X leads. And I feel like people sometimes feel there's a pressure for you to go out here and buy a software. Guys, if you have no money, don't buy the software. But I'll tell you, if you're like any of these guys and you're making 15 grand a month, if you spend money on that software, you'll easily double it, make 30 grand a month, right? The software is to help you when you're already getting deals. All right. And so again, that's another thing. Like I teach you how to wholesale for free. You start making money, then you get the software, it gets even crazier, right? That's even better, right? And so I feel a lot of people feel the pressure they have to buy X leads or anything. You don't. Okay. You need to just focus on helping yourself and then using the software to get better. I'm trying to just get it going because version 2 is coming out of X leads hopefully soon. And it's going to go crazy. I kind of said it on the live stream on the X leads support call, but version 3 is going to just implode the wholesaling industry. Version 2 is going to be an explosion of the wholesaling industry, but version 3 is going to be an implosion. I think when you get version 3, I'm going to start bankrupting big wholesaling software companies. That's something I can tell you about it. And wholesaling software companies have tried to bankrupt the industry, but they tried doing it, but they had really bad data and it was just dookie, right? And they made everything free and then it was really, really bad data and it was just terrible, right? But just understand, you don't have to spend money. Just go out here and do it, right? Do the work and make the money. So let's get it going. Let's see here. Donnie dropped the Discord link. Oh boy, Discord is ZachDiscord.com. Go just see. There's no crazy links to the Discord and all that. You just go to ZachDiscord.com. That is it. ZachDiscord.com. All right. So ZachDiscord.com. That is exactly the link to do it. So go there. ZachDiscord.com. All right. So yeah, so Elijah could confirm it was real, right? Consistently dropping game. Love to see it. And yeah, so I would put his Discord handle on here, but I don't want to expose the guy. You know, you got some angry CEOs. You're making their whole salary in a couple of months. You know, don't talk about too much. Judith says, I don't know where to start. Talking to people makes me nervous. Judith, that is a completely normal thing. So what I want you, Judith, for you to know is I have a free wholesaling course. It's on the bottom here. It's called freewholesaling.com. In there, we'll teach you exactly how to talk to sellers, how to close them, and how to do well. Heck, Judith, if you need even more help, I am personally going to let you talk to me. Here's my StreamYard link. And you can talk to me and I can get a better communication and make you better at talking to sellers. I give anyone my word. If you're struggling talking to sellers, hop on a StreamYard link with me, which is free right here. You can literally talk to me for free and I will make you better at talking to sellers and less nervous. Just having the courage to go talk to me will make you even better just in itself. So yeah, if you have a question, that's a StreamYard link. Hop on, talk to me. Craziest live I've ever seen. It's true. Dope. See, a lot of people, yeah, it's crazy. Oh my gosh. It's awesome. That's awesome. That brother made me stay up till 4 a.m. We're free out here. No excuses. Yeah, you don't really realize about your freedom till it's gone. A lot of people don't enjoy their life. A lot of people don't start enjoying life till someone's life close to them's gone. So I just enjoy it while you have it and make the most of it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There's some other Discord groups in there. Every other one has talked massive snot about me because they sell $5,000 or $6,000, $7,000 courses. There's another certain one where if you mention Zach Ginn freelancing.com, the word Ginn, you automatically get banned from the Discord. Well, what do you think that means? And some other Discords, I taught them how to create their YouTube channel. There's certain Discords I help them on their YouTube channel, and then they decided to ban me. It's just so funny. That's another reason why I just went straight up. I'm like, okay, you know what? If you're gonna shadow ban me, I'm just gonna make my own Discord. Same for my Facebook group. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see here. Jordan RES says he got banned. What's your Discord username? I'll look at. Ask me why you got banned. I mean, you got banned for a reason, but if you're going to be active and nice, I'll let you back in. I'll let you in. Why not? Yeah, that other Discord's got multiple people selling $5,000 courses. I'm telling you. And guess who gets a commission of that? Ugh. Let's see here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Zach, what's your dream car? Juan has always the most out-of-pocket questions, but he'll never hop on and talk to me on the streamer link. That's kind of weird, right? Oh. Juan, if you want to ask an out-of-pocket question, do it to my face. But what's my dream car? I'll be honest with you. I think my dream car, F-150. Why not? If you have to brag about the car you have, it ain't worth it. It used to be a Cybertruck. You know, I've driven Cybertrucks. That used to be my dream car. Not gonna lie. Until you get inside of it, and then you look at the construction, you just don't want it. I wanted to love that car so much. I just couldn't. The attention. That's not me. I'm not that guy. I'm not out here with the crazy grills and the insane chain, and it's just not me. Oh my gosh. Tell you, these boys, what's up with the boys getting perms? It's like the 80s now. Everyone's getting these perms. It's like if you got curly hair, rock it because it looks good. But when you do the perm, it does not look natural. I can see these boys from a mile away. Guru watching the opening up the page notes at make a new course up for you. That's what they did. I kid you not. There was a guy in our Discord. I kid you not. A guy in our Discord took all my information for wholesaling.com, tried to sell it inside of the Discord. It was the funniest thing ever. Isaac says Zach already has all our Guru's wives as his fans. They'll post it in the Guru's wives group chats. So he's saying a joke. This is a running thing for the past 2.5 years now, and I kid you not. I've had wholesaling real estate. You asked Rick. Wholesaling real estate gurus' wives DMing me to stop posting free content because their husbands are stressed out and they can't make money because I have a free course. So what does that mean? What does that mean? So yeah, I have guru wives up in my DMs. It's hilarious. Let's see here. Jillian says, Zach, I've been heavy on the Facebook bandit signing groups, reaching out. Facebook and Facebook. I got one hot lead in a few hours. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see here. All right, it's just a one-on-ones here. Let me get the... Let's see. All right, here's a streamer link. All right, cool. Let's see. All righty, good question. All right. Oh yeah, one's like, yeah, I got blocked by a guru for mentioning of a free Discord. See, that's how much people want to stop what we're doing. Drives me crazy. Awesome. Cool. All right. Janice, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So give me the update. What's going on?
All right. So I met with him twice this week. When we met yesterday morning, I thought we were all ready to, sign the agreement. He told me, and I didn't know how to reply to that. He said he wants cash as is, which is what I told him, but he doesn't want an inspection clause like in the contract.
He's got something to hide.
I know. I wanted to ask him flat out that because I've been to the house 3 times with him already. But I mean, it's right down the street. But Yeah, I didn't know what to say to that because he said, he's like, I don't want any contingencies and all that, anything that, we'd have to negotiate back and forth with. And I, I don't see anything wrong with the house. I walked around the whole house as best as I could get close to it because some areas there's a lot of, bushes and stuff. But now they do have a detached garage, 2-car garage that foundation is shot, and he did show me that was up front with that, but the house looks fine. So I don't know. What do I do with this?
Yeah. So I will tell you this. So in real estate, again, to make money in real estate, you either make money from price or terms. Have you heard me do my whole spiel on this?
I don't think so.
Okay. So in real estate, you can make money with price, which is wholesaling, right? I get it for undervalue. I sell it to someone to make the money, right? Now, terms is basically if you get the right terms on a real estate deal, you can make a lot of money, right? So, for example, if I have a house and I'm able to get it financed at 1%, is it worth more money than getting it financed at 8%? Of course. If I say, Janice, would you buy my $1 million luxury Airbnb for $1 million and it's worth $1 million? You'd probably say no, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if I said, I will let you buy my $1 million Airbnb for $2 a year in payments? So 40 cents a month for the next 2,000 years. You'd be like, oh, that's a great deal because I can put somebody in there. I can rent it out, make it right. So that's another way to make money, but that's very exaggerated, right?
Right.
And so that's price versus terms. Now, terms are also a way in wholesaling that are negotiable. So the term of, I have a term that I'm going to buy your house all cash. That's a term, right? I'm not financing it.
Right.
Now, going out here and making the term of no inspection period, that's a term too. So either the seller can choose to have the price they want or the terms they want. Most sellers, their term is you buy it for cash. Their price, you win. So you have to win on the price or win on the term. Your seller is trying to win on price and trying to win on terms. That's a lose-lose for you. And when I have a seller like this, I say, you know what, Janice? Fine. I'll have zero inspection period at all. But I need to buy it for $40,000 because I'm taking a big risk. It could have termites. The whole foundation could be dropping. And if I buy it with no inspection period, I can't sue you because I'm agreeing to this. So I need to buy it for $40,000. Oh, I can't sell it for $40,000. Well, put it on the market and put a 0-day inspection period. You can't have a home. Can you imagine a mother of 4 saying, yeah, you can buy this house, but don't inspect it to see if the roof is going to cave in on your babies. Come on. That's never going to. That is the most ridiculous. The inspection period is the most ridiculous request a seller can have. They are hiding something. There are probably termites in the attic. That is my guess, right? It's something like that.
Right.
But they're hiding something from you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, but like, it's just so stupid. So you have to go back and say, hey, if you want want crazy terms, I'm going to give you crazy price.
Right. That was on the tip of my tongue when I was there. I'm like, I just got to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, then we got to go down on price because I don't know what I'm getting into then.
You just have a crazy one. You just got a crazy person. And you got to put them in reality. There's not going to be one person that agrees to that. Not one. Right. Too much risk. These houses have way too much risk in them. And usually 14 days, 7 to 14 days is like the lowest inspection you're going to have. But a standard realtor will never accept that because you need to have the inspector and all of these things. So stick to your guns.
Okay. Yeah, I told him I'd reach out to him on Monday because I knew I had a chance to talk to you about it. But all right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll just go back and say, we can do now if he agrees to that on the contract, do we just have to take out that paragraph then about the inspection? If he agrees for $40,000.
If he agrees, so you got to remember, you're going to have to put a price that you are going to make $120,000 on. Like it has to be stupid. And if that happens, you're going to have to come back to me and I'm going to have to take a big risk, but I'm willing to make 120 grand if the house is. The point is, it has to be a price where even if the foundation's sinking, I'm going to make money. Like I have to bulldoze the house and sell it and still make money. So if that happens, you have to talk to me because you're going to need to find somebody who's willing to take a risk. I don't think you should be the one risking 150 grand of your own money if it goes to zero. Someone like me, I can do that, but I would probably have someone on my team go out, look at it, like what I like to do is like, wherever it is, I'd hire an actual home inspector to come with you just to confirm, bring my risk down to like 5% and make the money, right?
Right.
Because at that point, you can't risk it. I can risk it if I have my right people look at it. And so technically the inspection is at the property, right? That's the inspection period. So if they agree to it, say, okay, perfect. Well, I just need my one person to come by, look at it, and that's it.
Okay. So do you think 40,000 is low enough?
Well, I don't know the price of the house, so
Yeah.
I don't have any information on it.
Oh, okay. The ARV is like 165 ish, 160, 165. This is the duplex.
Okay.
Rental.
What's the MAO on it?
I think we said, 90 actually was our MAO.
Okay. Then yeah, 40 is perfect.
Okay.
That's funny. I guessed it. It's right.
Yeah.
I get pretty lucky with that, but yeah, about 40. All right.
All right. Thanks so much. I appreciate you taking me on here. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Right.
Keep it up. Awesome. So again, I love talking to people that just get in front of sellers, right? If you could just get in front of motivated sellers that want a cash offer, you're eventually going to win. If you just take enough 3-pointers, if you get the ball at the 3-point line and you just keep shooting and they keep giving you the ball, it's going to come in. So keep doing that. It's a great thing to be doing. So shout out Janice there. She's getting deals, getting leads. That makes you money. Yeah. Judith. How are you? Hello? Hello? Can you talk? Hello? You see me? Speak words. Judith, come on. Judith. Speak. Your microphone is on. I can hear the kid. Can you talk to me, or is this like, are we playing? Judith.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. I can hear you now. I'm great. All right. So you hopped on because you want to get better at talking to sellers, right?
I can hear you very well.
You can't hear me well. Oh boy. Okay. So Judith, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick you out and then you come back in. Is that okay? That usually fixes all the issues. Is that all right?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you talk to me because you want to get better at talking to sellers, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, Judith, I'm going to kick you out and just get back in, okay? Okay? Okay, she's going to come back. We're going to help her out. Hopefully that helps people out. FYI, I want everyone to know this. Heck, let me show you proof, all right? Just in case anybody decides tonight that they want to wham cry that I couldn't talk to them, all right? Let me show everyone this, okay? Let's go inside of my Discord, all right? And let me show you something I did for the Discord community, okay? Because nobody wanted to hop on the one-on-ones while I'm doing my thing, right? Let's go inside the Discord real quick, okay? Let me just show you this. Show you that I'm not capping. I'm not capping, okay? Right here. What time? Let's see. At 9:04 p.m., said, hey, I want to give everyone who's active in this Discord, here's a link to talk to me one-on-one. Hop on there and talk to me before anyone else starts piling on. So, FYI. Just know that. All right. Jordan.
Yo.
Jordan, let me ask you a question, okay?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
being dead serious. Is that your real last name?
Of course it is. Yes, sir.
That's sick.
That's actually it is pretty sick. It is
That
pretty
is
sick.
sick. That is
Yeah,
sick.
man. But I was
I've
wondering.
had two people, I kid you not,
Yeah,
use that same last name and trolled me. I'm not
really,
even saying that to be disrespectful to your name. I've had two
dude,
people
that's crazy.
hop on
And
one-on-ones and like they're trolls.
it's not uncommon, dude. It's
Just
just a
asking.
goofy last name, man.
It's not goofy, man. It's cool, right? I'm just asking. So, okay,
Dude.
now we're good. Now
So,
anyone that has that last name, I'm gonna believe them. What's going on,
so,
Jordan?
man, I didn't even know what this was. I just joined in here in the last couple of seconds. I saw you were helping people out. But I want to say that your Discord has true sauce, man.
Is this Jordan
Uh-huh.
REI?
Yes, this is Jordan REI.
Okay, why did you get banned from the Discord?
Okay. Okay, yeah. We could do a live.
Did you do it
ban.
because you're an innocent angel? I'm just curious.
No,
Because I don't
no. I was
I
not
got
being an
some
innocent
moderators
angel.
in there
I
that will
was,
kick you out, and I don't know. So
yeah.
are
I
you?
said something rude to somebody because it didn't align with my opinions, and I really do apologize for it.
Okay.
You
What
could,
opinions
can you
was
not, huh? It was
What
just,
opinion?
it was very political, controversial. It wasn't even necessarily political conversation.
What did you do?
I just called the guy a really mean name after our opinions didn't align.
Okay. What was the name?
It was I called him a retard. I called him a
Okay.
retard, and it wasn't nice. It wasn't nice.
I don't
No
think
means
I'd
was it
ban
nice.
someone for just saying that. I mean, that's a bad thing to say.
Yeah,
It's
it
probably a
can
little.
get banned.
You probably
Man,
you probably added a little sauce on that, didn't you?
no. You can look at the logs. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But
You
I
understand
love every.
that's not a nice thing to say to somebody.
Yeah, that is not a
And
nice
even
thing.
if they let's be honest with you. Even if they were mentally challenged or had an intellectual disability, is it ever right to make fun of somebody because of that?
No, it is not right to make fun of somebody for that. It's not right
Okay.
to make fun of anyone any type
There
of
are
way for
plenty
any.
of people with intellectual disabilities, like real estate wholesaling gurus, who still make money. So we have to respect them, even if they're a little slow. Okay?
I had to
These
get on a phone
wholesaling gurus,
call.
just because they're complete idiots, doesn't mean we have to make fun of their mental disabilities. Okay?
Can I say one thing about a guru though that actually has
Don't
affected
mention
me,
any
and I'm a
names. I
newbie
get no free
wholesaler.
clout in here. I don't give out clout.
It's no well. How do I say this? Um, Richie, that guy. When I was first starting real estate, with a mentor of mine, I had to challenge an offer from a guru student that was 3x the max allowable offer. And the sellers were so convinced that it was true that they were holding me up for like a week, 2 weeks before I could even get any type of negotiation or get the idea of them that offer is not a true offer. It's really bad. It's only going to get worse next year. It's going to get bad.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do have a question. So I got a house under contract. And I'm dispoing it. It's already sold. I already got it assigned and stuff. But I do creative on market, right? And I have a deal that's a really nice entry fee, and it has a little bit of equity, not much equity, but a little bit of equity in it. And the market rents, right, are lower than the PITI, but the PITI isn't high at all, right? So would I be able to get an owner occupant in there, you think? Because it's a really nice entry fee and it's a wrap. So, I mean, I feel like I could get an owner occupant in there to live in it. Like I would live in it. It's cheaper than other 3-bedroom, 2 baths, mortgage like
Oh, this
notes
is easy,
in the
Jordan.
area. Huh?
So I'm not a creative finance guy. Like people don't know me for creative finance, but I do a lot of creative finance. I own a lot of subject twos with people inside the Discord and everything. I don't think a lot of people understand this. So I have a very general rule. I don't talk about it too much because it's not the point of most people. But Jordan, here's the rule, okay? Rick taught me this, and I've read this from books from the 70s about creative financing, okay? Here's the general rule that you're asking me. if rents go down 40% because of an economic World War III, would you still be able to make money on it? If the answer is no, it probably doesn't make sense.
What about like if you were to hold on to it, right? Have somebody live in there right now, because I would go live in there. It's 20 minutes away from my house that I currently live in, and if I were to go on the market and get a finance, I'm going to get a higher interest rate, right? I'm going to get a higher interest rate, and I'm going to be paying $600-$700 more than if I were to get in here. It's a 5% entry fee.
All right, Jordan. Let's just do the math, okay?
Yeah.
You're avoiding that question. So let's just. I'm not saying that bad way. All right, let's just even do it.
No, you're
even
completely
simpler,
fine.
okay. How much is the PITI?
2,000.
2,000. How much would someone pay in rent?
Long-term rental is 1,700. Short-term rental is 2,100.
My man. Come on.
Dude, but yeah. So I mean, it's not like I go after
why is the PITI? Why isn't the math? And because it usually does. Is it like a very is it like a newer interest rate?
It is very new. I only deal with houses that have been on the market for or been owned for 3 years or less.
Jordan, you're a smart guy. Why isn't the PITI working on this? Because they usually do, as you probably know.
Yeah.
Why?
The interest rate is high.
Interest rate's high, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to go to different other type of properties. Now, good luck. Good news. Next week, Daddy Powell hopefully is going to help us out. But outside of that, man,
hopefully,
I hate to tell you, but like, what if you take on this deal, and let's say World War III happens, right? No, I hope it never happens, and rents go down 30%. You are screwed.
Yeah,
so I like the PITI. You're making 500, 600, 700, right? And you can write out out an economic storm with it. You can't on this one, man. So, have you ever heard the term of, you've already heard in real estate, I lost everything in the crash. You'll lose everything in the crash because you didn't take into account what could happen. I'm not telling you to be a negative Nancy. That's how you lose everything in a crash. My rentals, I own them all cash. If a crash happens, I don't lose it. So hate to tell you this, man. And that Richie guy you talked about, I'll be honest with you. I talk to a lot of people. That is not a person I have looked into that is a complete scam artist. I'm just being honest with you. When I look at people who actually own stuff and actually do deals, he's not somebody that comes up as a scam artist. It's not a promotion, but I've not seen scammy things on him. That's all I can tell you. Just being honest, not a promotion of the person, but I'm just saying I would not put that in a guru sense.
Yeah. My last deal that I got under contract and I'm closing on it this week was a 1% entry fee.
There we go.
1%. So I shouldn't do
Those
that
are
again.
great. I will tell you, I know you're looking at these. Try the $0 down one's the best too. No money up front.
It's hard. That's
where did the start of this conversation be? It's eyeballs. It's all about eyeballs. Those are hard. 0% interest is way easier. You just got to get in front of eyeballs. The one thing about you, Jordan, is I will let you back in the group if you understand one thing. Okay? Actually, two things. All right? I'm going to do this, Jordan. Have you made any money in real estate?
I have.
Okay. And do you consider... Okay.
I JV'd a lot with a mentor. I don't know if you know who Matt Riley is, but he was a mentor of mine. So
we're going to do this, all right? If you will donate $1 to $5 to the NDSS, the National Down Syndrome Society, if you'll donate $1 to $5 to them and then personally message me, I will let you back in the Discord.
All right.
Is that a deal?
Fair enough. That's a deal.
You will learn not to ever make fun of somebody saying that word, okay?
Yes, sir. Of course.
All right.
Sounds great.
That's all I want.
Thank you.
All right.
There
we go, Jordan. Boom. Perfect. There we go. Guys, I kid, I not kid at the same time. That's not a right word to say, and I will never tell anyone to say. I'm not a politically correct guy, but calling somebody that is straight up bullying. And I joke sometimes saying that these gurus are literally mentally slow, but there are people with legit disabilities, and you should never make fun of somebody like that. You should never make fun of somebody for how they are, how they're born with, or what they're like. And if you ever have a family member like that, like you'll never, ever do that, right? You'll never make fun of somebody if they look weird or anything like that. That is not how I ever tell people. That is not how I have told you guys how to treat other people. You should never, ever, ever do that. There are people who in way worse situations with you that can't control how they think. They can't control how they look like or do, but you do have a chance. So don't be bullying anyone. Don't be saying those weird, stupid things. Don't be doing that, okay? And also for the guys in the Discord, I've had to ban some of y'all. Don't be weird if there's a lady in there, okay? Don't be all trying to slime the DMs, okay? This is not a thing we be doing, okay? If you're doing that weird stuff, I'm going to kick you out. I had to kick out some thirsty guys out of here, okay? You're losing millions of dollars of opportunities, okay? I tell everyone, become a millionaire, then the ladies start coming in. So start flowing from that. Don't be out here trying to go do some speed dating in the Discord. That is really weird, okay? So as long as we understand that, hop on to ZachDiscord.com and let's make it a party. But if you have any questions, you want to talk to me one-on-one, guys, I gave everyone a link to hop on me one-on-one. Make sure you go to the Discord next week. I'll give you guys the link too, and we'll see you there. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.